This is the new branding we came up with for Hope's House, a great ministry in Los Angeles, just north of the city. We designed this to be a logo and a brand that attracts professionals, business professionals, people that are creative. They're not too far from Hollywood. A lot of people that go to the church are actually involved in the entertainment industry. So we want to create a brand that was sophisticated and kind of leaned into that dynamic of the area where they attract those type of people. Um, we also created a website, so we had new branding for them that was able to feed their new website. The website was a very important part of this project, just to make sure that they are well set up to reach this community as they move forward. The pastors, Pastor Charles and Andrea Humphrey, they had started this ministry when they were young adults, and they were reaching out to college age students. Now it's been 20 years later, and those students have now become moms and dads and have families of their own. Pastor Charles and Andrea are still doing ministry, and they want to continue to do ministry to reach people for a very long time. So they reached out to Church Brand Guide and asked us if we would help them create a brand that could move them forward, create a website that would help them to reach and engage with those business professionals in the Los Angeles area. And so this is the experience that we created on their website. Again, just providing some clear next steps and helping those people to see that, wow, they can belong at this church. They can be part of this. It's going to be a great environment for their kids and for them to grow and mature. And just an introduction to Pastor Charles and Andrea as well, helping them to understand who they are, because they've got some great accomplishments. I mean, they've been professionals in the business world as well. And so the website's really designed to showcase the church and as not just showcase the church, but present the church as a solution to something that people want in that area, that dynamic that the church is able to minister to. So in general, people want to experience more. They want to do more. They want to accomplish more. They want to receive more from God. They want, that's kind of what they want. They want an experience that's true and genuine and authentic, and they know there's more for them that God has for them. So we're tapping into that with all this new branding and the logo design and the color schemes, different things that we're choosing. It's all designed to appeal to this particular type of people, and we like to target an audience that we're trying to reach. But a lot of times it's not a demographics; it's more of a mindset, and that's what we're doing here. It's more of a mindset. People that are creative professionals that want to achieve more, do more in their life. That's kind of what Hope's House is all about. When we say do more, it's about making a difference. Hope's House is a ministry that has programs during the week. It's a ministry that does things like a dance team, a creative team, different things like that, to just engage with the community, engage with people that are younger people, younger generation, teenagers. And it just does a great job, has been for many, many years. And then moving forward, we want to set them up well. So the logo has variations. What we like to do is create a variation that looks really well without any color, and then a variation that has a mark, just a mark by itself. So in the upper right, you can see that this mark by itself, and also a variation where we stack the logo, so it looks almost like a badge. So we wanted to create these different types of looks for the branding. So the main branding is, this is it. It's full color, and it'll be applied to, I don't know, 80% of what we do in marketing. But we do have some variations that gives us some nice flexibility to put onto different, product, or to put onto ads on Facebook or posts on Instagram, T-shirts, different types of merchandise that the church might want to get into. So we're really setting them up well to reach this community, to spread the word, and to provide something that people are going to want. They're going to look at it and feel like, wow, they get me. They understand me. I want to be a part of this, or at least go check out Hope's House. So loved working with these guys. We actually worked with Adrian, who was the is the communication director there at Hope's House. So we initially we worked with the design team, which included the pastors, Charles and Andrea Humphrey. They were part of it. They loaned their voice into, actually they were the main voice of just beginning to understand what they want, their vision for the future. And then after they kind of did that, we were able to run and create something that represents that. And we worked with Adrian much of the time just to go back and forth with her and partner with her. She is a communications person, so she was a great help to our team. And also get her up to speed with the website so that she's able to take over the website and make updates as needed. It's a tool that basically we're giving to her so that she can get the messaging out of different things that are going on at Hope's House and help people become aware and take next steps with the church, especially post-pandemic. A lot of things are online. You have to register, different things like that. So she's well set up. We have an events page. I'll just point that out real quick, where people can learn about events that are happening at the church. Also, they can sign up or get registered just by clicking on a button. If that's something they need to do, or even if they need to purchase something, they can do that. It's just well set up. I like to use Divi Builder for websites. In recent years, I've kind of gravitated towards that. I used to use all different types of platforms, but what I found is for churches that are growing and have a vision for their future, Divi is it's probably one of the top 2-3 builders out there on the web right now. And it just has amazing tools that will allow any ministry to grow and develop into everything that they want to be in the future. So there's no limits to it. And that's what I really like about Divi. The other part I like about Divi is that it's simple. Like, I can build a website, create something amazing and beautiful. I have freedom to design. But then I can hand it over to the volunteer at the church, or maybe the staff member at the church. And it's very, very simple for them to jump in, make updates. It's not very hard for them to learn the system. It's a drag and drop page builder system that's very user friendly, easy to learn. And again, the sky's the limit. There's no limitations. The way I look at it, there's no limitations to what we can do. I've done everything from 21 days of prayer and fasting to small groups that meet, like a small group directory. I've even been able to integrate just about anything you can imagine. Planning Center is a big deal for most churches. So being able to integrate Planning Center into this so that it works hand in hand, it has been a great tool to help churches have an online presence with their website, but then have a great database plugged into it. Just a great way to do it. And again, Divi allows us to do that. It's WordPress based. So we have all the power of WordPress, the most powerful web builder right now that's on for websites. And then we're able to make it more simple and even more powerful by applying Divi to it. So again, you can see the design and everything. It's just, I can do whatever I need to. So we can design these really beautiful websites that serve the church well. So hey, thanks for checking this out. I hope this inspires you and helps you. It's kind of the goal of this. I love the church, and I want to help you if you're a pastor or maybe a communications person at your church, whether paid or volunteer, just inspire you and help you to see the possibilities and see what's out there, and focus on a brand and kind of what that looks like so that you build trust. That's really what it's about, building trust with your audience. So when they see you online, they come in person, it's what they expected, and it's what they'll buy into. They'll say, I want to come back. I want to be a part of that. So that's the hope. Again, I hope this inspires you. If you don't know, you can go to churchbrandguide.com. If you want to get hold of me, you can do that. I'd love to schedule a call with you so that we can talk about your church's brand, if that's something you would like to do, or maybe take a look at your website, or ask about what the process might look like for me to actually go through this process with you and your church. Just go click on the Let's Talk button on the website. You'll schedule a time to get with me, and it's really that simple to kick things off. And if we're a good fit, then let's do it. If not, that's great. You'll still learn some things. You can ask some questions, and I'd love to help you out. Also, there's a free checklist. If you haven't gotten my free checklist about branding, it's an amazing resource. I spent a ton of time developing it. You'll get a lot out of it. So on the website, you'll see when you land on it, you'll have access to the free checklist. It just walks you through the branding process. What does it take to create a good brand all around so that people will notice you in a very noisy world? They'll be able to see that your church exists. So, all right. Well, hey, gang, thanks for jumping in. My name is Michael Persad with Church Brand Guide.